Hi, in this video we're going through how to complete the 4th GTA 5 story mode McKenzie airfield arms trafficking air mission, the train and boat bombing run. Hi and welcome back, my name's Dan and I'm an old, grumpy gamer. Grand Theft Auto is a truly massive game. Between GTA 5 and the constant updates from Rockstar for GTA Online, there's no shortage of new content and interesting things to do. Join me then for our series, Every Business in GTA 5, as we look at maxing your cash in the 4th Grand Theft Auto 5 story mode McKenzie airfield arms trafficking air mission, the train and boat bombing run. Before we dive in, if you're new to the channel, we do how-to guides, news and giveaways, so consider subscribing and ringing the bell to stay up to date. The first 5 air trafficking missions are all once-off, so you should take the time to get the bonuses and really enjoy them. From mission 6 onwards, you'll just rotate between 3 standard drop missions. And while there's no gold in this one per se, it can be a little challenging to get through it with all of your bonuses intact. So let's pick it up as we're pulling out of the hangar. So again, as previously, yank that stick and get the Cuban moving as soon as possible. Pull up, and then we want to bank left as soon as we're in the air. So gear up. So that's G on your keyboard, or click the left thumbstick for PlayStation, Xbox. We want to go straight across the LMOC and line ourselves up with the railway tracks. Now, as with previous runs, you want to use your mini-map for targeting rather than trying to eyeball this. Line yourself up here with the railway, I should say, and give ourselves plenty of room. And as soon as you get close to that train, drop that bomb. There it is. So that's all squared away. All right, we can put a little bit of altitude up and then bank around to the right. And we're heading towards the mountains, or the gaps there in between the mountains, the valleys. And we're going to make an approach under a bridge towards some boats. So again, on the targeting, trying to eyeball this is really, really hard. I've found it's not terribly helpful at all. You can use your B button or the extra view if you'd like to, but I'm finding that I'm quite low when I'm taking these runs, and that can result in crashing the plane. So instead, ease off the gas as you make your approach to slow the plane down, and then use your mini-map to gauge when to drop the bombs rather than trying to eyeball it. We can see the bridge off in the distance there. And the Cuban is really, really squirrely under these conditions, but it's good practice for a bit later. And we have got some weather coming in as well, which probably isn't helping its handling. All right, so off the gas and just pop down under the bridge. You can see that cluster of boats there. Eye on the mini-map. There we go. Might have dropped that a bit early, but squeaked it in, so that's okay. All right, gain a bit of altitude to try and get above the eddies, and then head back to the airfield. Now, because we are on this side of the airfield and this side of the LMOC, we don't need to bank too hard. We can approach it from more or less straight on this time, instead of having to account for big turns or coming off on a right angle. All right, there's the airfield in the distance. We'll just bank around, line ourselves up and gear down. So G on your keyboard or your left thumbstick on the PlayStation, Xbox. And I'm coming in a bit hot, but that's okay. We'll just steer in, drop it down. I don't want to get caught up in the mud because we do have a little bit of weather here. And then steer in as soon as you can. Doesn't matter what speed you hit the hangar at, it will slow you down straight away. We'll skid to a stop, and that is passed. So very happy with that one. Got our full bonus, squared it away in under 4 minutes. Yeah, can't complain there. Very happy. And thanks for watching. Check out the video up the top for the next variant, or the one down the bottom for some more old grumpy gamer goodness. Stay safe, wash your hands, and we'll see you in the next video.